Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're taking a really close look at a simple, everyday food and asking a pretty radical question, one that honestly goes against decades of conventional wisdom. How can completely rethinking your breakfast unlock the ultimate starter kit for life? Let's get right into it. So here is the big question. What would actually happen if you ate 4 eggs every single day? And I mean, not just for a week or two, but consistently as a real part of your daily routine. For a long, long time, people have been literally terrified of this idea. Like, would your cholesterol just skyrocket? Would it completely wreck your heart? Or is there a chance it could do the exact opposite? Could it surprisingly transform your body from head to toe in ways you never even expected? Okay, first things first. We have to tackle the absolute biggest myth right out of the gate. The old fear, which, let's be real, we've all heard for decades, is that eating eggs causes heart disease because they're absolutely packed with cholesterol. But, well, modern science has finally corrected the record on this. It turns out your body is incredibly smart. Actually, your own liver produces most of the cholesterol floating around in your blood. When you eat eggs regularly, your body simply adjusts its own internal production to keep everything in perfect balance. It's really that simple. And honestly, what actually happens instead of some dangerous overmode is brilliant. If we look at the real cholesterol effect, eating eggs usually creates a much healthier and safer profile for you. Your HDL, the good cholesterol, that often goes up. Meanwhile, your LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol, actually physically changes shape. It becomes larger, fluffier, and much less harmful. The real danger to your heart comes from those small, dense particles that can easily get stuck and clog your arteries. Eggs just do not promote those dense particles. Section 1. A starter kit for life. The perfect protein. All right, so now that we've cleared up the whole cholesterol confusion, let's talk about protein. Most of us think of protein as coming from dense muscle tissue, right? Like a big piece of chicken or a steak, but that stuff is actually really hard for your body to break down and process. An egg, on the other hand, is completely different. It's biologically designed as a complete starter kit. It literally contains every single building block needed to grow a living organism entirely from scratch. This gives it an incredibly high biological value. That's just a fancy scientific measure of how efficiently your body can actually use a protein source. Egg protein has the highest biological value of any natural food on the planet. Because it's that perfect starter kit, your body can use almost 100% of the protein inside an egg. Literally almost nothing goes to waste. If you're someone who always feels tired, or if you're super slow to recover after a workout, this is easily one of the most efficient nutritional fixes you could possibly make. Think about what that near 100% usage actually looks like for your physical health. Because your body perfectly absorbs and uses this protein, it directly translates to much faster muscle repair. It hands your body the exact materials it needs for stronger joints and bones, and it even provides the foundational building blocks for way better immune function. It's just a highly, highly efficient way to give your body exactly what it needs to rebuild itself day in and day out. And this perfect protein also has a massive impact on your daily energy. Just compare the typical standard American breakfast with our 4-egg strategy. Eating a bowl of sugary cereal or a couple pieces of toast is going to totally spike your blood sugar, and that almost guarantees you'll crash hard an hour later. But 4 eggs? The healthy fats hidden inside those yolks give you this incredible, slow, steady burn. People who make this switch find they feel completely full and energized for 4 to 6 hours. It totally eliminates that mid-morning brain fog and that annoying feeling of constantly starving. Section 2. The muscle master switch, preserving strength as we age. Now, that steady fuel is absolutely amazing for your daily focus, but let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture of longevity. Just think about this number for a second. 40. This is a huge biological milestone. Why? Because right around the age of 40, we naturally begin to lose our muscle mass. And look, losing muscle isn't just about looking different. It's about losing your independence, it's about your mobility, and your metabolism slowing way down as you age. So the stakes for preserving that muscle are incredibly high. Thankfully, eggs contain a total secret weapon to fight exactly this. It's called leucine. You can think of leucine as a literal master switch for your cells. Whenever you eat it, it sends this powerful, undeniable signal to your body to actively start repairing and building up muscle. By eating 4 eggs a day, you're giving your body a steady, consistent leucine signal. It's literally the exact switch you need to flip to hold onto your strength, keep moving freely, and keep your metabolism running nice and fast as the years go by. Section 3. Armor for brain and eyes, protecting your most vital organs. So, we've talked about protecting your heart and armoring your muscles. But what about the literal control center of your whole operation? Let's move up from the muscles to the head. Your brain is largely made of fats, and it demands very, very specific nutrients to stay sharp. Well, eggs happen to be one of the best sources in the entire world for choline and phospholipids. And these aren't just random, nice-to-have nutrients. They are the literal bricks and mortar of your brain cells. By eating them, you're directly supporting clearer thinking, much better memory, laser-like focus during your workday, and even a more stable mood. You are quite literally feeding your brain the exact stuff it's made of. And the crazy thing is, the benefits do not stop at the brain. Hidden right inside that golden yolk are two really powerful antioxidants that act like internal sunglasses. These internal sunglasses are called lutein and zeaxanthin, and the way they work is absolutely fascinating. They actually accumulate directly inside your retina. Once they set up shop in there, they act as a long-term protective shield. They physically filter out the harmful blue light that's constantly blasting from our phones and computers. They protect your eyes against environmental UV damage, and they even work to sharpen your vision in low light. If you spend hours every single day staring at screens, which, let's face it, is basically all of us, feeding your eyes these specific antioxidants is one of the easiest and smartest things you can do for your long-term vision. Section 4. The Egg Quality Hierarchy. Navigating the grocery store. Okay, so the science is super clear on the benefits, from your brain to your eyes, down to your joints and muscles. But man, navigating the dairy aisle to actually get these benefits can be confusing, right? When you're looking at your options, you're going to see caged eggs. These come from hens living under high stress, making them the lowest quality option. Then there's cage-free, which is slightly better, but those birds are typically still kept in pretty crowded indoor barns. What you really want to hunt for is the absolute gold standard, pasture-raised. These hens actually live outdoors in the sunshine and eat a completely natural diet. And that natural lifestyle is exactly what makes their eggs so incredibly nutrient-dense. Now, I want to make something absolutely crystal clear here. If you can't find pasture-raised eggs, or if they just totally blow your grocery budget, please do not stress about it. Seriously, even a completely regular standard egg is far, far healthier for you than reaching for some highly processed breakfast bar or a bowl of sugary cereal. Any egg you choose is going to be a massive biological health upgrade over processed junk food. We've explored some genuinely shocking biology today. If your body handles them well, eating up to 4 eggs a day is an incredibly powerful, scientifically backed way to fundamentally upgrade your health. Which brings us to our final thought. If a habit as simple as eating 4 eggs a day can actually protect your brain, preserve your hard-earned muscle, and perfectly stabilize your daily energy, are you ready to upgrade your morning? Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this explainer. I really hope this sparked your curiosity and gave you the exact tools you need to fuel your body perfectly.